So let's check some information about Spiritmaster feedback from FGT test in Taiwan. This time lots of feedback from many players is gathered here regarding different skills. You can see here also Fire Spirit, Wind Spirit, and also Spiritmaster with 2 orbs. So let's dive into this part of the live stream or video if you are watching it on my YouTube channel. Let's see, what do we have new information about Spiritmaster class. Don't be confused by this translation, guys. Elf. Yeah, it's written elf. Don't worry, it's not elf. It's a Spiritmaster. Due to possible equipment gap, several test players have great differences in their opinions on the strength of the elves and the mage. Elves would be Spiritmaster, mage would be sorcerer. So this is a rough translation from Korean language to English language. However, we will understand most important things. The physical sense may be wrong. It is not yet certain which profession has stronger output capabilities. Everything will be based on the official version after the server is launched. So they are talking here about a main difference between sorcerer and Spiritmaster magical range classes of AION 2 and also for original AION. Many players have disagreed about power of sorcerer and Spiritmaster. In generally, everybody felt that Spiritmaster is more powerful than sorcerer. However, sorcerer was more into CC, more into crowd control, not that much into damage side. But let's check this text first here. So obviously you're going to have 4 types of the spirit: fire spirit, water elf, earth elves, and wind. So basically fire, water, earth, and wind spirit, like in original AION, 4 types of the spirit. Summoning elves is instant, so summoning spirits is instant, okay? And the moment it is summoned, the BB will use a very high damage skill. That is interesting. Each elf, each spirit has different advantages. Again, something what we have seen also in original AION. When the BB is called back, an AoE skill will be used. So let's read this again. This is very important. BB does not have the provoke skill. BB, spirit, cannot take the initiative to attack monsters and can no longer be used to resist monsters. That is a different from original AION. When spirit attacks, there is a chance to restore spirit health. Elf spirit will have a chance to release a special skill by itself, similar to the previous command skills, but it is a probability release instead of player own release. This generation of spirits is more like turret with no commands. This is very important. So this generation, they mean on AION 2 spirits from the Spiritmaster, is more like a turret without commands. Okay, this is a big difference from original AION. Only skill combos, okay, but Elf Star is very dependent on BB. Elf Star, they mean Spiritmaster, when you see it like this. So Spiritmaster is very dependent on their spirits, and it cannot be played without spirits. Okay, that's kind of understandable, right? I mean, why would you play Spiritmaster class without spirits? That is one of the main designations of Spiritmaster, beside fear and lots of dots and stuff, right? This is definitely one of the main things about Spiritmaster class in original AION and also obviously in AION 2. It is very important to hit BB first in PvP. That means spirit. So it's very important that you hit spirit first in PvP. Spirit has a substitute, but there are also too few grids and usually no equipment is installed. Spirit has no active blood recovery skills, so it's easy to die. So they want to say in PvP, you want to actually attack if you are some other class besides Spiritmaster or Spiritmaster. If you are fighting against Spiritmaster, you want to attack Spirit first, not character Spiritmaster itself. Again, not a surprise here, right? And they are marking here, they are saying actually that Spirit doesn't have any active blood recovery skills. They mean active HP recovery skill, and it's easy to die. The skill is Summoning Spirit, has a cooldown of 30 seconds, okay? If it dies too quickly, there will be a window period. Nice. Not bad. Okay, not bad. A left button, they mean on mouse, I guess. 3 normal attacks, cold shock, vacuum explosion, earth wrath. Right click, or the mouse, I guess. Flame burns, fire damage in range. Q. Okay, so this is pressing Q or E. That is activating special special chain skills. Basically, for every class is like that. But let's check what are doing chain skills of the Spiritmaster. Q skill, single target fear. Oh, nice. Single target fear. Okay. Cooldown 15 seconds, distance 15 meters, damage. And it's not only fear, it's also additionally damage. Q2, combined attack, area damage, 4 types of spirit. We also have different effects. Okay. Q3, after the impact is released, fear plus damage. This could be AoE. Because there is one single target fear and there is also AoE fear. 2 types of the fear. This could be AoE. This one, AoE fear. E skill, okay? A combined attack, curse. 4 spirits will have different attack attributes and skill effects. E2, each time you summon a BB spirit, an energy will be lit. When you summon spirit of 4 attributes, it turns into gather 4 energies. The E skill will become elemental attack, and single high damage skill consider a big move. Because this skill is very important output skill. If the BB dies too quickly, spirit, the rhythm of summoning spirits may be interrupted, which may affect the output. In order to maintain the rhythm of this skill, usually the next spirit will be summoned before the spirit dies. E3, Soul Destruction, activates the boss monster in a dizzy state. Activated when the boss monster is in a dizzy state, long press the continuously launch spell missiles to cause damage. Mass Fear is a branding skill. For each class, there will be some brand skill. And there is also Assault Fear, also a Mass Fear, both on which are instant skills. So wait a second. This means there are 2 AoE fears. Mass Fear is a branding skill. There is also Assault Fear, also a Mass Fear. Both of it. So what? There is 1 single target fear and 2 AoE fears. At least it's looking like from this. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't forget, guys, this is coming from players. This is feedback of players who have played the game recently during FGT test on servers in Taiwan. And this is rough translation from Korean to English language. And it's very hard to say. I'm not sure. I think this is actually not from Korean. This is from Chinese, traditional, from Mandarin to English language. So it's a very hard translation. But from what I can see, for sure, there is 1 single target fear and 1 AoE fear. Possibly 2 AoE fears and 1 AoE fear. 1 single target fear. Wow, that already is impressive. Fear skills come with a lot of damage. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Fear skills come with a lot of damage and are no longer simple control skills. The probability of the fear taking effect is 70%. Oh, it's a probability. So it's not guaranteed. No guarantee, 70%, but it's still pretty high. But this is also important. Guys, a lot of damage. You see this? Fear is coming with a lot of damage. Wow. It can still burn buffs. So this, okay, that's normal for Spiritmaster. It is a branding skill that burns 2 at a time. So 2 buffs at a time are just vanishing. And the damage of the buff burning skill is also very high. Guys, this is really insane. Not only that fear have damage, but also skill for removing buffs have a damage. And that damage is very high. Guys, are we going to play Spiritmaster, everybody? Let's just everybody play Spiritmaster, that's it. Brand has a skill that summons an ancient elf. It will summon a boss that looks like a stone monster in certain copy. I can't remember which copy it is. An ancient elf can only last for 30 seconds. When it comes out, it will fire a laser cannon with high output. It's a burst skill. Okay, I haven't seen any summoning of the teammates yet, and I can't fly planes like in the first generation, whatever that means. The elf skills do not have dot damage. So wait, elf skills. Okay, so spirit skills do not have dot damage. They are all direct damage, completely direct from the first generation where all were dots. I guess this would be that explanation. I don't know that this would say that Spiritmaster skills do not have dot damage over time. No way that Spiritmaster skills will not have damage over time. Or maybe this actually means that. Because in original AION, of course, there were many dots. I remember when I was playing Gladiator, and I used to play very often in Arena, for example, Arena of Discipline against Spiritmaster. On start of my gameplay, yeah, I was like normally, right, having some scrolls, buffs on me, stuff like that. After like 2 seconds after I approached the Spiritmaster, I was blinking like a Christmas tree. If you are a player of original AION, if you are a veteran AION player, then you know what I mean. You are blinking. You are just, your character was blinking from different dots. There were like 10 dots on me, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, there are blood-sucking skills. Blood-sucking skills, they mean on a life steal, to explain that, like vampiric skills, right? Seems to be in the brand. The original Soul Snatch, the first generation of this skill is pressed 5 times in a row. The second generation is only pressed once. Instant output skill, long cooldown, high damage. There is instant silence, and the silence skills also had really? There is instant silence. And the silence skill also had damage. Guys, you are everybody playing Spiritmaster. So not only that you have 2 or 3 fears with damage, single target fear, AoE fear, not only that you have buff removing skill with damage, not only that you have a live steal skill, okay, you also have instant silence skill and also make damage. Yeah, guys, let's all play Spiritmasters. Why? We quit every class. I mean, what is this? I mean, of course, I'm not going to play Spiritmaster. I'm going to play probably Chanter, but this is insane, right? The main skill of the elves is called Power of Kaizinel. Main skill of the elves is called, okay. This is here picture of the Fire Spirit. We have seen that during gameplay footage from NCSoft. This is Fire Spirit. This here is Wind Spirit. And we can see here Spiritmaster having basically 2 orbs. Basically 2 orbs. And here we have then description. This is a topic for another video. This is now skills and everything about Sorcerer. You will see that video on my YouTube channel very soon. But for today, yeah, I wanted to show you these guys, these very interesting information. Like I said, take everything here with grain of salt, because this is feedback from many players who have played the game on servers in Taiwan. Also, some feedback is maybe included even from FGT test over there played on servers in Korea. Take everything here with grain of salt. It's a very rough translation. There could be mistakes. But guys, this is looking insane. Spiritmaster is looking very powerful. Strange translation. Don't worry. This is from Chinese to, right, this is from Chinese to English language translation. Don't worry about translation. We have understood the most important things. There will be 4 spirits: fire, water, earth, and wind. 2 types of the fear minimum, single target fear, and also AoE fear, maybe even 2 AoE fears with damage, life steal skill, buff removal with damage, silence, insta damage skill, silence with damage. Wow. Spiritmaster, guys, look very powerful. If you have intention to play Spiritmaster, you can probably enjoy in this video when I see any kind of new information and of course a real gameplay footage of Spiritmaster. I will let you know about that instantly here on my YouTube channel. For today, just to let you know how is looking Spiritmaster in the eyes of the players who have already played this class during FGT test on servers in Taiwan. You can see this is very direct feedback and lots of information about gameplay of Spiritmaster. On many ways, this reminds on original Spiritmaster. Definitely yes, we have here spirits. However, not everything. You can see that new spirits are actually this part of the text. This generation of spirits is more like turret without commands. So there are no commands for your spirit. They are more like turrets. You summon them and they are doing the thing automatically. There is no any kind of right command, stuff like that, right? So it's very interesting. Some things are different, definitely, but also Spiritmaster from this very short description, a little bit confusing still, but it's looking very powerful. For today, you're fully updated regarding everything what you know so far about Spiritmaster. You can check also on my YouTube channel in the future videos of this type for every class. I'm preparing dedicated video from description, from feedback of the players who have already played this game on servers in Taiwan. And when I see any kind of new information from World of Ion 2, including regarding classes, you'll see it instantly here on my YouTube channel. If you are interested into Ion 2, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will see lots of guides, not only regarding Spiritmaster, but also regarding 7 other classes of this game, different kind of builds, gear, raids, dungeons, crafting, everything what you need to know from World of Ion 2, you'll find it here on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in the world of AION 2. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another AION 2 video.